Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 in Battle for Azeroth, and today I'd like to go to the Horde side to do the quest chain to unlock the Blood Elf Heritage Armour set. If you come to Orgrimmar, to the Orgrimmar Embassy, just outside you'll find the pennant for Silvermoon City, and you'll find Ambassador Dawnsworn with a quest. The Pride of the Cinderai. Champion, I am here on behalf of Lorthamar Theron and the city of Silvermoon. The Regent Lord asks for your assistance with a ceremony of great importance to our people. He requests your presence at your earliest convenience. Speak with Lorthamar in Silvermoon City to get Heritage of the Cinderai. Unlock the appearances of the Heritage of the Cinderai on completion of the Heritage storyline.
Keep your wits about you.
So we need to go to Silvermoon City, and luckily we're on a mage, so we can just find the teleport for Silvermoon and cut out all that travelling. I am coming, Lorthamar. Are you going to give me armour that makes me look very pretty, Lorthamar?
The eternal sun still guides us.
Ah, and Hedwana, just in time. Walk among ghosts. Every year we ask a champion of our people to perform an act of remembrance in honour of those who fell to the scourge. Lady Liadrin has performed this ritual, as have I among others. This year I'm honoured to give the task to you. The Regent Lord hands you an ornate lantern. This lantern carries a flame born of the Sunwell. I would ask that you bring it to locations that were significant to the fall of the Sunwell and of Kel'Thalas, and to light the memories we cannot forget. Meet Lorthamar in Tranquillon.
I will accompany you on your journey through the Ghostlands. Meet me in Tranquillion.
So we need to run outside of the city to the flight path. Is there a flight path to Tranquillion? It's so long since I've been back in these old zones that it might be that I've forgotten a lot about them. I've said this before, it's nice that we're actually getting to use some of the old zones a little bit for some of these quests. It would be really cool if they could think of some way to use these old zones more productively, because we've got this great big open world, haven't we, with very little going on in most of it these days. So you level through it and then it kind of, oh no, I went a little bit too far, didn't I? Shouldn't have gone that way. That's where the auction house is, isn't it? The way out of the city's down this way. I went through one too many gates. It's a beautiful city, Silvermoon, yet we very rarely get to see it. Right, so just outside of here is the flight path. Now the question is there a nice convenient flight path to get us quickly to where Lorthamar wants us to go? Right, so
Victory lies ahead.
Wants us to go to Tranquillion. Beautiful. There is a flight path that will take us straight there, so I don't think that will take us too long. It's really beautiful outside Silvermoon. It was fun levelling through here when I was a little baby blood elf, but it's a long time since I did that. Wow, nostalgia value coming back and seeing all of this. It's very bright and pretty, isn't it? I like the bright pretty colours. That's why I'm quite attracted to these sorts of beautiful scenic areas rather than the Dead Scar type of thing. I like the pretty and visual and fun as we're going through there. I don't know how long this quest chain's going to be. So we'll have to see whether it can fit it in one video, or maybe we need to cut it into more than one. Let's play it through and see what we end up with. So we're going to visit the ghosts of history and light lights in remembrance of them. And Lorthamar's going to come with us and be our tour guide and our history teacher, perhaps. Hello, Lorthamar. We're at the Dancing Lady statue.
Baladash, Malanore.
This land will never recover from the damage that was done here, but we lost so much more than land that day. Writing on the wall, long has the southern wall separated Kelthalas from the once great kingdom of Lordaeron. We did not believe that anyone could breach it. That overconfidence was our undoing. When the scourge arrived, the gate was not conquered by force. It was willingly opened by a traitor. Though caught unaware, every Farstrider soldier and magister in the area rushed to the defence of our homeland. Very few of them returned home. The gates now stand as a memorial in their name, like the first memorial's flame.
What I do for Quel'Thalas.
So the first one will be at the gate itself. So we have quite a long run along the road. Let's zoom out just a tiny bit from the screen. You don't want to be quite that close up to the back of my poor little kitty. So, Lorthamar, do you come out here very often? I'd imagine he's far too busy to actually go very far around the lands all the time. Old Lorthamar seems to get quite forgotten, doesn't he? He's been in charge of the Blood Elves for the entire lifetime of the game. He's been the sole leader of the Blood Elves, and he just kind of is always in the background, and people tend to forget that he even exists, poor guy. And he's like the hard-working backbone of the Horde, isn't he? And here is the gate. Where would you like me to light this lantern, Lorthamar? Are we going inside the gate? Oh, look, here we are. Right on the outside, right here it is. So, right up at the gate, right at the edge of the Blood Elf land. Oh, look, it's like a little bird.
This is where the end began. Our company was patrolling the forests near Zulaman when we received word of the Scourge invasion. We were wholly unprepared for what we encountered. Quel'Thalas had enjoyed years of idyllic peace, and suddenly we were facing death itself. I lost my eye in that battle. I would have lost my life were it not for Haldoran. Words cannot describe the devastation our people suffered that day. That any of us survived to tell the tale is a miracle. One that we cannot afford to waste. I proudly serve as Regent Lord.
And now, to walk their path. The first to fall, Arthas cut through the land itself to get to the Sunwell. The dead scar is a constant reminder of that desecration. Where it starts is where our first line of defence attempted to hold the Scourge at bay. It is where the first blood was spilled. It was a slaughter. Take the lantern to the base of the dead scar and use its light to reveal the memories of what happened there. Witness the fall of the first defenders.
Never again shall a king reign in Silvermoon.
Oh, this is going to be such a sad little storyline, isn't it? It's all about everybody dying and, oh, Scourge invasion, and, oh, horrible. Not going to be a lot of laughing and jokes in this one, I think. I think this one's going to be quite sad, but it's very lore heavy. And so if we sneak down this way, I think that will cut a little corner off our journey time. Just over here he wants us to go, I think. Light the way. Fight back the undead. Oh, we have to participate. Okay. Yep, Lothamar's going to join in with us.
I don't have a target.
So, those abominations are right ugly, aren't they, with the ribs sticking out and the gaping hole. Ugh, icky boys, icky boys. I don't have any compunctional regret about fighting those guys because they look so icky. No, can't quit Clara Basti, silly girl. Why did I think that was lit up? Oh, I'm frozen. Oh, it's Arthur's, look. Enough! I will be delayed no longer by this pointless rabble. Gosh, that boy had a lot of power. Look at this. He just throws absolutely everybody. Range of Velonara says, Monster! You'll never reach the Sunwell. The Ranger General will stop you.
We have made many sacrifices.
Lothamar stands quiet for a moment. Lament of the Highborn. The next memory. Forgive me. For many of our people, it was when we realized death was coming for us. A memorial to a particular defender lies to the west, in the place of her home. The light there has no doubt attracted some of the area's lingering souls. Clear them out, and then relight the flame. Light the second memorial flame.
In the horde.
This is hard for you, isn't it, Lothamar? Too many memories, too many sad memories. Yet you still chose to come with us to honour the dead. Of course, as the leader of the people, it's probably very, very hard for him to remember all of this, because he probably feels kind of responsible being in charge, that people didn't manage to survive and he didn't manage to defeat Arthas. Though, to be honest, Arthas was so powerful, it was not to be expected that people would. That's an acolyte. What do we want to? They want us to deal with tormented rangers. Fallen rangers. Tormented rangers. Right, these are the guys for us. Banshee wail. I don't think that one will chase me. Interesting. Did Lothamar pull off? Or did I get that tiny bit too close? Doesn't matter. They're not that big of a threat, to be honest. So that's 4. I need a couple more and then to find the torch. Well, this location's probably... Well, maybe it's not inside. I was just going to say it's probably inside this tower, but... Oh, there's a statue out the back. Look, that's light set the statue. And one more of these guys. This one just there. Not in line of sight. Okay.
I greet you on behalf of Silvermoon.
So yes, the statue. Plaque. What does the plaque say? By the light of the sun, failing children of the blood, they are breaking through, O children of the blood, by the light of the sun.
Sylvanas Windrunner was our kingdom's protector. Had she and her rangers not met Arthas with such fierce resistance, our people might no longer exist. She paid the ultimate price, so that enough of us might escape to rebuild our fallen kingdom. When Arthas raised her as a banshee and turned her against Quel'Thalas, it broke all our hearts. I've had my share of disagreements with Sylvanas, but I will never forget her sacrifice. She was the Ranger General of Silvermoon. Nothing will ever change that.
Wow, that is why Sylvanas gets so much support from Lorthamar, as he respects what she did trying to stop Arthas. Sylvanas and the Farstriders sacrificed more than most of us. Sometimes I must remind myself of that fact, given the current state of affairs. So despite all of the things that she did for them, he's still concerned by the current actions of Sylvanas. But that's why he respects her so much, because of all she did. The day Hope died, the Ranger General fell just east of Fairbreeze village, where she was holding the line to protect the civilians as they retreated to Silvermoon. If it wasn't for her, our people would number even less than we do now. Shine the lantern upon battlefield, and witness how her forces ultimately broke under Arthas's personal assault. Witness the fall of the Ranger General.
Aldiel Shalar.
As you all know, Sylvanas is one of my absolute all-time favourite characters in the lore because of that story that Lorthamar's just told us. She loved her people so much that she gave her life to try and stop Arthas, and then was turned into a banshee for her trouble because Arthas wanted to, well, be nasty to her basically because of her attempting to save her people. But that's why I find her such an interesting character. And that makes me so sad that the way that Wizards seem to be turning her story at the moment, it just makes me sad, because I really want Sylvanas to remain as a great, honourable, friendly character, because I like her so much. Everybody has their absolute favourite lore character, obviously, and you're going to be very attached to them, and if something bad happens to them, it'll make you sad, because the whole point of this game is that we have got so attached to it. It is a part of our lives, and although it is a story and it's just a game, it doesn't feel like just a game. It's become an integral part of many of our lives for a long time, so that's why there's so much upset when things don't quite go the way you're hoping for, because we have that great emotional connection to the game. That's why it's such a great game, because we do have that emotional connection, and we're so invested in the stories that are inside the game and the lore that surrounds it. It's very sad, this scar through the land, isn't it? It's very atmospheric and very sad. Just to tour the area, to see the beautiful surroundings and then see this dead strip of land, it is so sad. Wow, I want us to run all the way up it, let's say you get the full effect of the contrasts. Life and death. Life, death, life. Very contrasty, very well done actually. It appears fairly simple, but it's not that simple after all, is it? Right, so how much further up do you guys want us to go? Ooh, all the way up. Ooh, literally all the way to the far end, look, all the way up. Wow, pretty much all the way. There we can see the distance. So he basically just went straight up, didn't he? It's the shortest route he could through the zone to try to get to the city and the people. Must have been so scary. See, I'm treating it like it's real, see? Yeah. Here she is. Lantern location.
You there!
Let's have a look.
Fast Rider! Man a ballista! Provide cover for the retreating civilians!
Provide cover for the retreating civilians. Okay, we'll do that with our ballista. There aren't that many defenders. Oh, look at this. Imagine if you faced an actual foe like this. It doesn't matter how many you shoot down, they just keep coming and coming and coming. At some point you're just going to get tired and overrun. There's nothing you can do. It's very scary. Oh, the cutscene, this is very sad. See, this is why everybody respected her, because of what she was doing here. And that's why the change is so sad. Oh, the scary boy. Being overrun. No, save them all. Oh, so sad. No. No. Oh, don't cry. Oh, isn't it sad?
The beauty of ever song endures.
The day hope died. In the words of one of the more poetic...
The sunlight be with you. I proudly serve as Regent Lord.
The day hope died. In the words of one of the more poetic retellings. As her defenders fell, with anguish she cried, Shindu Falana Sindarai. She was a true Ranger General until her last breath. May Silvermoon never forget her bravery in life. Defence of Keldanas. With our best defenders defeated and the line broken, Arthas made quick work of Silvermoon's remaining forces and tore through the city. This is where we part ways. I must return to Silvermoon before Haldoran starts sending rangers to search for me. The Dragonhawk Master in Fairbreeze village has orders to fly you to Keldanas. Someone much more familiar with the events on the island will meet you there. Meet with Lady Liadrin in Keldanas.
We are a nation on the rise.
Bye, Lorthamar. Glad you could come with me. Sorry to bring up all those bad memories. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Which way's Fairbreeze? It's over this way. It's over this way. Just stopping around here and then we're going to go and meet Lady Liadrin. Let's run round the spikes. We don't want to poke ourselves with those. Fairbreeze. Dragonhawk
Victory
Master.
lies ahead.
I need to go to
Death
Keldanas,
all who
please.
oppose us.
I wonder how long it will take the flight. There should be one of the shortest routes up there, shouldn't it? So he said earlier that it would probably be very difficult for Lorthamar to get away, and he said that his friend would be sending people to come and look for him if he's away for very long. I mean, we haven't been gone long, but he said they'll still come looking for him. See, so he's so overworked, he never gets out of the city, because if he goes anywhere, they come looking for him straight away, poor guy. So pretty round here, isn't it?
The removal of the final barrier.
Oh, look, he froze it all. Look, that's the ultimate path of frost, isn't it? Big enough for his whole army to travel with him. Wow. Oh, it's not that far to travel. Look, see, we can see it already. That we only just... Oh, it is just right off the coast. Oh, I didn't realise it was quite that close. I thought it was a little bit further away.